what's going on, everybody? I am here. It is the day, October 6th, Saturday, UFC 229, Khabib versus Mcgregor. We're going to be going over the weigh-ins and giving our predictions. We're going to be looking at Bing's predictions to see how they stack up. Maybe if you're placing some bets tonight, you can win a few extra dollars. They've got some crazy ones, I'll tell you that. We're going to take a look at them, make our own predictions. You can do the same at home or leave them in the comments. We'll see how we did. Hopefully, if you're betting, win a few extra bucks like I was saying. But let's go ahead and get started with the weigh-ins. There was a little bit of drama at these weigh-ins. Not surprising. And let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Welcome to the weigh-ins for the biggest fight in the history of the sport.
Joe Rogan, always ready to go with his salmon shirt. Obviously, he'll be wearing his classic black tonight. He does every UFC event.
Dana White, without him, none of this would be possible.
Some of the stewardess from Asian Air.
UFC matchmakers, Bruce Buffer, the voice of the Octagon. Let's get things started, folks. We're going to kick it off.
Dana, a little shameless plug there on his shirt.
In the welterweight division, Ryan LaFleur versus Tony Martin.
Ryan LaFleur versus Tony Martin here. Let's go ahead and knock this down. Apparently they have Tony Martin as a 1% favorite in this one. I'm actually going to go ahead and take LaFleur.
Official weight 171.
Both guys have pretty high decisions. Martin obviously is a submission man, and LaFleur's a little bit of both. 31% wins by knockout, 0 wins by knockout. So if he can keep it on the feet, it should be LaFleur pummeling him. But if it goes to the ground, obviously Martin will have a little bit of an advantage there. But I'm going to go ahead and take LaFleur.
Official weight 171 for Mr. LaFleur.
Alright.
First fight of the night, folks, on Fight Pass.
Nope, a little bit of shit talking.
And Tony Martin.
Alright, next up we got Gray Maynard and Nick Lentz.
Place in the lightweight division,
Gray Maynard, the crafty veteran, pushing 40. Now they're giving Lentz an 87% chance to win here. I did not realize that Maynard, 86% of his fights, his wins anyway, go to decision. I'd like to go with the veteran, but even as a veteran, he has less fights. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Lentz, like Bing's predicting. Go ahead and see how that works out. Gray's obviously been in some wars. Two most notable with Frankie Edgar. Frankie coming back from basically being knocked out twice and pummeled to win.
The next fight is the feature pass of UFC Fight Pass.
Fight Pass.
Takes place in the women's.
Russia versus Sweden, 10-4 versus 8-3. Both ladies wins, majority of them coming by knockout. So this should be a stand-up, punch you in the face. 67%, so slight edge to Yana. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that.
First up on the scale, Yana Kunitskaya. Official weight 134.5.
This has her weight at 145, so she might have dropped down a weight class. Chances are, later on tonight when she actually fights, she's going to be a lot bigger. If Landsberg has, normally fought at 135. And Yana also has a reach advantage. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Yana. Should be a pretty good matchup, though. Pretty even.
Featured fight, ladies and gentlemen, Lena Glansberg and Yana Kunitskaya.
Lady's gonna put on a show.
Next, we move to the prelims live on FS1. We kick
Good old Scott Holtzman versus Alan Patrick. This has Patrick as a 77% favorite, 15-1 versus 11-2. Both guys about the same as far as their wins being by knockout. Match is going to decision. I think we'll stick with Patrick on this one. Crafty Brazilian. He is going to have a 5-inch reach advantage.
on the scale.
I think that's definitely going to help. I think it will be mostly a stand-up fight.
55.5.
He's excited. Let's hope he doesn't burn himself out or hurt himself doing backflips.
Holtzman.
Should be a pretty good fight, though. Pretty evenly matched. Actually been thinking about getting Fight Pass. Any of you folks out there have it? If so, let me know in the comments. Is it worth it?
Official weight 155.
Holtzman fired up as well. Will we see a backflip from him? Not today, not today. Maybe if he wins. Oh. Oh, Patrick ready to fight this fight a little early. Hope it's not all for show, folks.
The next fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division.
Aspen Ladd, undefeated.
Tanya.
Tanya Evinger, crafty veteran with a lot more experience. 66-inch reach versus 70. I'm going to go ahead and go with Aspen Ladd. This is pretty much a pick'em fight, only 58%, which will probably close in before the fights tonight. Evinger obviously showing she can go toe-to-toe forever when she fought Cyborg. Of course, that could have just been Cyborg taking it easy, not wanting to burn herself out or make a mistake. So that fight was for the title. But I'm gonna go with Aspen here. I think she's just too young and hungry. Guessing probably a second, maybe early third round knockout or stoppage. See what happens there. Should be a good fight.
Tanya Evinger and Aspen Ladd, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Vicente Luque.
Vicente versus Jalen Taylor.
Turner.
Pretty evenly matched. Obviously, if it stays on the feet, that's Turner's bread and butter. But I think probably a second round submission, Vicente. Surprisingly, for him being as tall as he is, he's only going to have an 1.5-inch reach advantage. Because he looks huge for 170. Especially with the matchmaker and Dana White standing there. Just towers over him. So like I said, we'll go ahead and stick with Bing on this one. Go with Vicente.
170.5.
This shows origin USA, but he is Brazilian. Alright, next one. Exciting fight. Sergio Pettis.
Next, we move to the feature bout on
Formiga, excuse me.
Sergio Pettis versus Jussier Formiga.
This one also kind of a pick'em fight, only 68% chance for Sergio. 17-3 versus 21-5. Slight reach advantage for Sergio. Looks like even. A lot of decisions. I'm going to go ahead and take Formiga on this one. If he can get Sergio down at any point, I think he's just going to smother him and has a good chance to pull off that submission. Sergio, just like his brother, obviously has cardio for days. His brother coming up later in this. Will he be a little showtime, perhaps a matinee? Again, another fight. If it goes to the ground, we'll see what happens. If it stays standing, Sergio's probably going to knock him out. A lot of decision wins for both guys, though. Should be exciting. This next one I'm really excited for. Michelle Waterson and Felice Herrig. Two ladies that will definitely stand and bang. Waterson, obviously, also really good on the ground. Felice coming out first. Obviously always ready for a fight. She fears no woman. Damn, Felice looking shredded. Look at her. Good lord. No water in that body whatsoever. But she doesn't look drained. There she is, the karate hottie. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Bing on this one. Go ahead and give it to Waterson. I'm guessing either third round submission or win by decision. A lot of her wins do not come by decision, but Felice is not going to give up. Felice again, just shredded to the gills. Should be a hell of a fight. Next one, Derek Lewis versus Volkov. Whew. Obviously somebody's getting knocked out in this one. I mean, that's no question. Neither guy wants a submission win. There's old Drago coming up here with his Russian hat on. A few boos from the crowd. They can thank Khabib for that. A lot of Irish fans not giving any love to any Russians on this card.
Official weight 251 from Mr. Volkov.
I'm going to go ahead and go against it and go with Lewis in this one, as long as he doesn't start having any back problems like he's had in some prior fights. Lewis, obviously the big fan favorite in this one. Won the popular vote for sure. I'm going to go Lewis by knockout. I'm going to go first round. I think these guys are just going to go at it. Oh, here we go. Oh! Ooh. Extra security up there. Look at that. All right. It's going to be some fireworks at the beginning of this fight. Yeah, I'm going first round. I could see somebody get knocked out in the first 2 minutes. Let's see what we got next.
The next fight takes place.
St. Preux versus Reyes.
Division, Holden's St. Preux versus Dominic Reyes.
9-0 versus 23-11. St. Prue's got the reach advantage by a couple inches. Both guys are bangers. Not sure exactly why it's such a big... Granted, I mean, he is undefeated. St. Prue's fought some of the best UFC has to give him. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go with St. Prue in this one, actually. Remember when he was first coming up, they were just speaking his name. So we'll go ahead and go with St. Prue in this one. We'll go against them by a lot. I don't know why they have 82%.
The next fight is the co-main event of the evening. Two former champions.
Here we go. Tony Ferguson coming back after surgery versus Showtime, who looked amazing in his last fight. 87% going to Tony. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that as long as he didn't rush coming back, but I'm sure himself and Eddie Bravo would not have allowed that to happen. And Eddie's always saying how Tony's just laser focused.
The former UFC lightweight champion of the world.
Should be one hell of a fight. Hopefully a lot of fireworks keep everybody entertained on this one. So we're going to go ahead and go with Tony on this one.
His opponent, the former interim UFC lightweight champion of the world, El Kakui, Tony Ferguson.
Tony just suave as always. Not a care in the world. Loving whatever he's listening to, Rascal Flatts or whatever. Obviously, the surgery did not hurt his dancing. He's like, I'm ready.
Official weight 155 from Mr. Ferguson.
55, ready to go. I'll dance on over to Showtime. Was he rocking some ankle weights? Look at him. Probably picked those up at Walmart in their new small exercise area that has changed. Make sure you go check that out. Shameless plug.
Let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the
Let's take a closer look at Joe's salmon shirt. This is what we all wanted to see. Biggest fight in UFC history.
Is one of those fights where the moment it gets announced, you get goosebumps and you go, whoa.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The reason that this fight is so big and the reason that people are so fired up about this fight, it's two of the...
I've actually heard they've removed every dolly from the building. There will be no dollies at the T-Mobile Arena tonight.
He said, I want the toughest challenge available. I want the one that everybody says I can't win.
2 years off, is it going to hinder him? He says he's been going 25 rounds with wrestlers, 25 minutes, excuse me, with wrestlers lately, so he's ready for everything.
Guys tend to make mistakes. Khabib has never done that.
This
But
is
yeah,
the
26 and
most
0.
intriguing stylistic matchups and without a doubt the biggest fight in the history of the lightweight division and in my opinion the biggest fight in the history of the UFC.
Damn right, Joe. Biggest fight in combat sports history, I believe.
He never fight.
And there's been some wars in other organizations.
Mauled. Barbosa's face says it all.
Who have so much pressure, so much dominate with his opponent.
Michael should tap.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably check up the... Oh, 87% for Khabib. Wow.
He has been unrivaled inside the octagon. He's just an unprecedented phenom of a talent.
Connor's gonna have a reach advantage.
And massacres.
Where's Conor? I want to fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
We are ready here. We are ready for war. We are ready for all outcomes, all situations, all scenarios. I am in a war state of mind.
I mean, Connor's not stupid. He's obviously been,
Been through it all. I've been on the boxing side and I've been on this side. I came back.
he's obviously knows he's probably at some point going to get taken down, so I'm sure he's been just hammering training on his back.
Beating on this little glass jaw rat.
Rat! Backwards cunt! Said that about 900 times too.
Oh, he's hurt! Could he finish him here? Wow.
Alright, let's say if it stands up for most of the fight, if he can stop the takedowns, Conor is going to win this fight. Whether it be by decision or knockout, he's going to win this fight. But if Khabib takes him down,
What you gonna do if you don't knock me out?
and lays on him
Round, first or second round, what you gonna do?
for 5 rounds,
If you don't knock me out,
and takes this fight from the most hype, most exciting fight in UFC history to the most boring fight in UFC history, then Khabib will win. If Conor can keep his back off the mat,
make him humble.
he wins this fight.
First, going to finish it.
And if he hits Khabib a few times, then he will break his will. I think he's already in Khabib's head a little bit. So let's see this weigh-in and let's see what happens. Again, going with Conor, unless it's 5 rounds on the ground, Khabib lying on him, not really doing any damage, then obviously the judges are going to see it in his favor. And there's the king himself. 2 years away. I mean, how many people take boxing by storm in the losing effort and then come back and just capture gold? Could we see it happen tonight? Conor obviously always pumped at weigh-ins. The showman that he is. Ready to go. Made weight. There's Drake. Drake probably loves him some proper 12 whiskey. Not expecting a lot of cheers. Nope. A lot of booze, a lot of booze. Is he gonna weigh with the hat on? Oh, he's weighing with everything on. He's not even gonna take time. This is it. Both guys made weight. We have a title fight. That's what some people were worried about. Both guys look good too. They don't look drained. Don't touch! Dana, you know that's not gonna happen. Come on. Oh, front kick. Oh my god, this is gonna blow the roof off that arena tonight. Alright, Joe, let's get a word, buddy. Drake talking shit to Khabib's camp, too? This must really piss Fousey off.
Conor, welcome back. What does it feel like to be back? And what does this fight mean to you?
Don't let that smelly rat put that hat on your head. Smell of that fucking thing. Don't ever let him put that hat on your head. It's good to be back. UFC fans, it's good to be fucking back. The king is home.
UFC definitely needed this fight.
Up to you. See you tomorrow night. Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
With all the injuries that have been happening, the main events and everything else lately, they needed a fight to actually go off without a hitch. As long as nobody gets hurt between now and the time it happens, knock on wood.
Khabib, what does this fight mean to you to defend your title tomorrow night against Conor McGregor?
Hey, first of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, you don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy. And I want to say thank you.
I want to say thank you because I'm going to smash your boy. Yeah.
Because of you guys, this fight is happening.
You're not winning the crowd.
And tomorrow night, inshallah, and still.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen.
I know I'm excited. I'll be watching.
We will see you all tomorrow night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Those are the weigh-ins for all the fights. And post your predictions at the bottom. We'll see how we do. And everybody enjoy the fights, and we will catch you next time. Later.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris Farley.